mechanical man. I am a mechanical man. I am a mechanical man.
No, live and learns the second game. No, this is about opening your heart. As the world's newest Sonic expert, Lionheart, tell me about the Chaos Emeralds. Obama said, chuckling.
Select your character.
Is there a secret Yuzo Koshiro's track in this game? Not that I'm aware of. Unfortunately, this is not the Master System version of Sonic the Hedgehog. Nor is it ActRaiser.
Ooh, I hate that Sonic. He always seems to get in my way. I just can't foil my master plan. Chaos!
The Master Emerald is where it belongs. But Angel Island is still falling. This doesn't make any sense. Maybe those Chaos Emeralds that I brought back with me have something to do with what's happening. I'll take them to Sonic for his advice.
Imagine asking Sonic for advice.
Eggman!
This is terrible! Chaos
Is what?
In what? Man, I'm gonna just smoke weed and party.
Guess Eggman learned his lesson. Yep. And maybe I'll take another vacation somewhere.
Sonic!
Hey there, Tails! Did you find the tornado too?
Never mind that. Get up and follow me. Angel Island is falling again.
Hey, no way! Who blew it this time?
Oh, I don't know, but we better hurry!
I just want to point out that even when the camera is at a default state, it still has problems. Question is, what do I play when I'm done with this? Because this probably shouldn't take more than half an hour.
Sonic, sorry.
Sonic, oh, God.
Eggman, what happened here?
He stole my Chaos Emeralds. And Chaos is still alive.
What?
I already played PSO.
He's not gonna get away with this.
Hey, Eggman, wait up! Sonic, Chaos is a fearsome beast. If he gets
Yeah,
that
I
last
do have
Chaos
this
Emerald,
Dreamcast,
we're done
though.
for.
No need to explain. We'll get on it. Tails?
I do have the Dreamcast.
What?
What?
Oh, jeez.
Hey, cool teens. Say in the chat what Dreamcast game you'd like me to play. Assuming you were a teen in
This place. It looks familiar.
1999.
It's not a dream after all.
Anyway.
Get out of my way!
I'm gonna genocide these little blue boys.
We need those 7 emeralds to give us total power. It's power for the people. And they are your people too, you know. We must get that emerald.
Greed is our enemy. Once it starts, you will always want more. Please don't do this. I beg you.
Bah!
Ah!
Listen to the words of a child. Ready, men? Charge!
Father!
They massacred the Chow. And as a result, Chaos destroyed them. And it's like, whoa, it really makes you think about society.
Oh, it's a monster! No!
Wow! That was crazy! Heck of a movie!
You all right?
Hey there!
So. Oh my gosh.
You're Sonic the Hedgehog! Wait, oh god!
Wait up.
But hey, wait up! I'm. If you want an autograph, I can sign one.
The 7 emeralds are the servers. Chaos is power enriched by the heart. The controller serves to unify the chaos. The 7 emeralds can change our thoughts into power. If this emerald controls that power, please, you must stop him. Sonic, wake up!
Oh, sorry, I was tripping
I
balls.
was on a snooze cruise, I guess.
Good thing you're okay.
Man, that edible hit really hard.
Knuckles left already. Come! We gotta go after the last emerald.
Lead the way.
It should still be on board the tornado, too.
Oh!
No!
No! It's okay, I still have a lot of lives. I'll say this. My general fondness for this game has not been completely ruined by this playthrough.
Look! It's the tornado, too.
Yeah, so let's get the Chaos Emerald and leave. What?
Surprise!
No! He's got the last emerald!
Now what do we do?
Watch the cutscene from the beginning of the game, nerd! Remember when it was socially acceptable to destroy large cities? How many thousands of people just died? What? What is Blue Stinger? Blue Stinger is art. That's what Blue Stinger is.
If I wasn't just dreaming, that monster is a real menace. Eggman. Looks like he's after Chaos too.
This egg carrier tool was made because something like this could happen. You have defied your master, stupid beast. Now you must be destroyed at all costs.
I had enough.
Yeah.
Who do you think you are, anyway?
Yeah, there's a Dreamcast version of Dino Crisis, RE2 and 3.
Oh, it's you,
The last two.
the one who sealed Chaos in the Master Emerald. Tikal.
Hey, what's up? I'm like a ghost.
My heart has always been in the Master Emerald along with Chaos's. Now he's filled with anger and sadness. And if it goes
Me too.
on, he'll eventually destroy the world like he did before. has absorbed the Emerald's power. He must be sealed in the Master Emerald now.
How can that help? It won't change how he feels inside, will it? His heart will still remain in turmoil, and his anger just won't vanish. He'll just be trapped forever.
Whoa,
What
Sonic.
choice do we have?
I'm gonna beat the shit out of him. Hey, what's up? I'm also here. And I'm here too. And I'm also here.
Hey, Sonic!
Amy!
And look, she's with
Here, take this!
she's with Gamma Bird.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey guys.
Chaos only used the negative power of the emeralds. Sonic, you should be able to harness their real power.
As much as I hate to admit it, I think Tails is right about this.
Go, Sonic! Yeah, Sonic!
Who are all these people?
Sonic!
Negative forces aren't the only way to empower the Chaos Emeralds.
No.
Our positive
Sonic's
feelings
not.
toward each other can make
At
them
no
work.
point is a human woman going to kiss
Our
Sonic the
hearts
Hedgehog's
together form
corpse.
awesome power.
Oh, he's a Super Saiyajin. No, Mario's like 12. My dad's vacuuming upstairs. They're finally putting away all the Christmas stuff. Anyway. Let's play the song! Oh, I didn't get fast enough. Yeah, you had to do the shitty bonus levels. Yeah, take that. Not much longer. Yeah, I am Chaos. That's what that says to me. Ah, you explode my brain. And it's like, oh shit. You thought you won, but actually... He has 2 health bars. Ah, fuck. you're special? Think you're special? Do you know who I am? I'm Sonic T. Hedgehog. Beloved mascot. Film star. You need to stop doing that. I gotta go fast. Boo. There, I beat the video game. I beat Sonic Adventures.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
I'm a sad water. It's okay. The children, they were alive. Oh. Well, I guess he learned his lesson.
Chaos has changed again. This time for the better.
Ah,
Yeah.
video games used to be good.
Supersonic must have neutralized it, so it's nice again.
These are the Chow you were protecting. They stayed alive for generations and now live peacefully with humans. The fighting's over, harmony's restored, and life goes on.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
he did 9/11 times 100, but he's good now. And now he and Tikal ascend to heaven. Oh, hi, Fanta. Haha, it's Eggman! Yeah.
All's well that ends well, right?
The city was destroyed! Thousands of people are dead!
Sonic?
We did it. we beat Sonic. This was a launch game. This was a launch game for the Dreamcast for both the US and Japan, and even Europe. Although, of course, by the time the Dreamcast launched in Europe, everyone was too busy playing Wipeout on their PlayStation and Resi. Yeah, imagine having a Sega console and then just not having a Sonic game for it. And then actively sabotaging your US-based team making the next Sonic game. And everyone who worked on it saying it was a miserable experience. Yeah, sometimes criminals face justice. No. No. Because it's from the video game. And Crush 40 were literally Sega employees. I mean, Alex Kidd was the Sonic of the Master System. And if you think about it, isn't Altered Beast basically Sonic the Hedgehog? Power up! Roll from your board. Altered Beast is really bad. I watched Dan Reichert and Vinny Caravella play I did it. Did 32X launch with Knuckles Chaotix? Blue Stinger. Yeah. Hundred Swords. Mr. Driller. Oh, Fonta, I've already played the Evil Dead game. It's bad. It's poor. Sonic and Sorcerian. Shichi Hisei Maho no Shito. Urban Chaos. Fuck it.
I am Alexia. Ask her.
Resident Evil.
The American Midwestern town, Raccoon City, has been completely decimated due to the T-virus outbreak that was instigated by the international corporation Umbrella. Claire Redfield, who arrived in Raccoon City to search for her lost brother Chris, and a rookie police officer, Leon S. Kennedy, managed to escape from the city. But their ordeal was only a prelude of things to come. Three months later.
This is what we're gonna get.
Your identification number is WKD 4496. Welcome to your new home.
Her name is Claire Redfield. We caught her trespassing in our Paris lab facility 10 days ago. She apparently infiltrated the complex looking for her lost brother, Chris Redfield, one of the surviving members of RPD's famous STARS teams.
Look at how good this looks. It's the power of the Dreamcast, baby.
Perfect. Go on. Get out of here. This place is finished.
Can I turn up the brightness? Oh, yeah. Oh, boy, this looks a lot
But in any case, this prison's been taken over.
worse.
Troops have been wiped out.
What are you saying?
You're free to leave the complex. But you may as well know you have no chance of getting off this island.
And what about you? What are you going to do?
Don't worry about me.
Oh, I hate this. I hate this controller. I hate it so. At least, at least the UMD tells me what my health is. Truly, it was worth having this tiny screen. Ah! It's technically the same layout as the original Xbox. It's the Microsoft one. So A is on the bottom. You know, I just realized, if I beat this game on the Dreamcast, I will have beaten Code Veronica on every single platform it's been released on. Except the GameCube version, I guess. I ain't paying money for the GameCube version of Code Veronica, I'm sorry. Okay, this is going to be a problem. No, I only ever owned Code Veronica for PS2.
Wait. Don't shoot.
Don't shoot.
Huh? You're not a zombie.
We get Steve's original haircut.
Wait right there. I'm coming over.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that little misunderstanding.
Oh, he literally said sorry about that. God, his hair is so dumb.
Shoot. Relax, beautiful. I said I was sorry. I was a prisoner on this island.
Oh,
I'm guessing.
fucking Poochie the dog.
No, I'm Claire. Claire Redfield.
Claire. Nice. I'll remember that. Hey, I heard there's an airport around here. And once I find it, I can finally escape from this crazy island. I'll see ya.
Hey, wait up!
I don't want you following me, lady. You'll only slow me down.
You only slow me down. Sorry. Oh, that's right. This is like a funky Beretta, I think. Yeah. Yes, Resident Evil is a franchise filled with Poochie the dogs. It's a franchise of characters who are not Leon Kennedy. Alright, yeah. Which one's... Oh, Natalia's the little Russian girl. See, none of these control schemes are what I normally associate with Resident Evil, which is using the square button to run. Somehow, none of these. None of these are what I want. Yeah, we're playing the Dreamcast version because I have this Dreamcast set up, so I might as well use it. Fuck. Yeah, I was fortunate enough to have a friend with a Dreamcast that needed... Alright, time to Code Veronica knife this motherfucker. The one good part about Code Veronica. Yeah, the only difference between, I don't think there are any game differences between CV and CVX. And I think the only real difference is that CVX has a couple extra cutscenes, and also Steve's dumb hair. Yeah, Claire literally never meets Wesker. That's right, yes. In the cutscene... In the cutscene where Wesker and Alexia fight... yeah, she wins the fight, whereas in Code Veronica X, it's kind of an even... Yeah, no, they're both at 30. Yeah, you think you're hot stuff? Watch this. Code Veronica knife, motherfucker. It's all we have. I mean, yeah, this game is weirdly stingy with ammo. Yeah, and that plane tyrant fight says, I hope you hoarded enough grenade shots, nerd. One of the worst designed fights in the entire series. Oh. What if I told you? What if I told you, dear listeners, I was using the D-pad because I think there's something about, like, the neutral zone of this. There's something about the neutral zone of the Dreamcast analog stick. Yeah? Uh, the, the, the DS version of Resident Evil 1's pretty good.
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
Oh, that's right. You gotta also the BOW gas rounds, flame rounds. That's right. Yeah, you can turn on red blood. You can turn on red blood. I'm pretty sure. I've already said before, I think a Code Veronica remake would have to make some notable changes. I mean, I liked the RE3 remake, Felipe, so unfortunately, I'm probably not the person
Chris Redfield.
to make that argument.
What are you doing here?
Chris Redfield. Is he a relative of yours or something?
You mean my brother?
Ah, your siblings. Well, it seems your brother is under surveillance by Umbrella.
What? I've got to contact Leon and tell him to let my brother know he's being monitored. It's a good thing I have access to an outside connection from here.
Well, that file shows the latitude and longitude of this
What
place.
kind of version of Linux do you think Umbrella
Why don't you
uses?
send your brother the coordinates and ask him to come help?
Thanks. I'll do that.
Hey, I was just kidding. There's no way he could get here, even if he is your brother.
Yes, he can. I'm sure of it.
No, this was 2000.
No way. He won't come. You'll just end up disappointed if you rely on others. Believe me, I know.
What was that all about?
See, I just think all of that stuff, all of the stuff, in Code Veronica is it's either corny or in bad taste. And I don't think they need to do a 1-to-1 remake, because the original game still exists and you can still play it. And that's what I felt in regards to, That's how I felt in regards to the RE4 remake. Like, I was actually happy that the RE4 remake did not try to beat for beat imitate the original. Oh, of course. I don't have enough room on these. God. The size of these memory cards is going to be a problem, isn't it? I believe these are actual... These are not the modded VMUs. These are regular-ass VMUs, I believe.
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
Does a first aid spray count as metallic? Let's find out. Yes. Alright, have fun, Jim. Hey, if Fonta's still here, Fonta, you want to play the cop game? Oh my god. Now with the fire extinguisher, I can extinguish the fire. Maybe I should go to the gym instead of playing this silly video game. Still the best knife in the series. Alright, we got the... Is this the first game of the series where the characters would
Hello.
Hello, Gino.
Hello, Brayden. I have a quick anecdote that I feel I should tell you.
I love anecdotes.
Given that you're playing Sonic Adventure, I'll be back at a set. I will tell the story and then I will vanish.
Okay.
Do you know what the kids are into right now?
What are the children into?
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes.
You know how into it they are?
Those movies did very well.
They did. But what if I told you that kids in schools are going to school with gloves on so that they can be like Sonic the Hedgehog?
I would say, yeah, that checks out.
Please deposit.
Okay. That was all I wanted to tell you.
Okay. Thank you.
Have a good time
I
playing
beat Sonic Adventure like an hour ago.
You beat it? Oh, okay. What are you playing now?
I'm playing Resident Evil Code Veronica.
That sounds like more fun than playing Sonic Adventure. Enjoy.
Only marginally.
Bye.
Bye. And it's like, oh no, the Zambos. You can't trick me, video game. My Dreamcast VMU says I'm at caution. I'll say this. You can tell they were proud of their fully 3D. Oh, buddy, oh, buddy. The bow gun. My favorite Resident Evil weapon. Because you gotta use... You know what I could use? An item box. I forgot how weirdly stingy this game is with item boxes. Yeah. Uh-oh. Is it not like the second UMD? Is that the end of my Code Veronica on the original hardware adventures? There we go. NTC 0394. I don't need no guns. All I need is my knife. Alright, time to learn about the two weird Nazi children. It's a leitmotif. I'm really into murder. Wow, thanks, incestuous Nazi twins. We can't do anything with the Lugers yet. I could probably do like a direct visual comparison between this, the PS4 version that is just the PS2 version emulated, and then the MT Framework version that that was on 360 and PS3. If I really wanted to go down a Digital Foundry hole, I feel like this would be the game I actually could do that with.
Help me!
Steve?
If only we could let Steve die. Alas. Me.
Thought I wouldn't make it.
Hey, give me those gold Lugers.
Oh,
I need
here you
those
go.
to solve
Give
the
them to
puzzle.
me.
No way! Nah!
I found it, and I'm keeping it. Fine. Let's make a deal. I'll trade you for something fully automatic. I'll see you around, Claire. Adios.
Hey, wait, Steve!
Kids love Steve. There's nothing the Resi fans love more than Steve.
Redfield! How dare you interfere with my operation?
What are you talking about?
You let yourself be captured so you could lead your people to this base!
I have no idea what you're babbling about.
You don't fool me! I am Alfred Ashford, commander of this base.
This man is doing a voice I would
Be one
do.
of Umbrella's lower level officers if you're in command of a backwater base like this one.
How dare you! The Ashford family is among the world's first and finest. My grandfather is one of the original founders of Umbrella, Inc. Now tell me, why have you attacked this installation?
Attacked?
Shortly after you arrived, my base was attacked. You must have informed your people of its location.
I still don't follow you. I really don't know anything about that.
Unacceptable! How can you deny it? My base has been destroyed.
You ever think about how Claire Redfield was the clown from the big comfy couch?
Creating countless zombies and
That's
monsters.
something for you Canadians out there.
Tell me, who do you work for?
Dolly on the big comfy couch.
Have it your way, then. You're just a rat in a cage anyway. I'll be sure to keep you entertained before I dispose of you.
Fellas, do you ever have a tiny submarine in your backyard? Now I have the side pack, and I can carry 2 more items. Basically ensuring that I will never run out of inventory space. No. Okay, chat, question. Here's my hot controversy take. Depending on the day of the week, I might be able to be convinced that I would rather play Dino Crisis 1 than Code Veronica. That's my controversy take. How many bullets do I have? 3%? More than enough. Let's fucking go. Etc., etc. Oh my god, there were zombies! Who could have foreseen? Only. I had 8,000 bowgun bolts.
Braden.
Yes, hello.
What are friends for?
You tell me. Did you get all 108 friends to get that incredibly fun extra epilogue chapter?
Oh, you're aware of it?
Yeah.
It's 90 minutes
of cutscene.
Of nothing. And
yeah.
It's also not a different ending. It doesn't change anything.
No.
It's not a true ending.
No, but you get to know that Luke was sad.
We already knew that.
Yeah, but now you get to extra know. So it was definitely... You're telling me that perhaps going for a completionist route in a Japanese RPG from the 2000s was not worth your time?
I didn't regret it in the first 2 games, but then again, the first game, that's the difference of like 2 hours, and the second game, it's the difference of like 5.
Did you like having to just get into random encounters until that crow guy randomly joined your party?
Landis, yeah, he only shows up in one screen.
Yep. That's like the one character who's like a real, how did they expect anyone...
See, they did that in 2 as well, but with characters that aren't counted as stars. It's all the other flying squirrels, so it doesn't really matter.
I mean, it matters to me. The flying squirrels matter to me.
You can play as the dog. There's a whole chapter where you can play as the dog. You just take a walk around the castle. That was a fun surprise.
Yeah, I beat Sonic the Hedgehog.
Congratulations. Adventure. I bet you enjoyed that more.
It was
over faster.
It took me less than 30 minutes to beat Perfect Chaos. So I cannot complain.
Let me tell you about the boss of the game in Suikoden 3.
I vaguely remember it.
So, near the end of the game, they take away all your true runes. And at the very end of the game, all your characters get them back. What if I were to tell you that it doesn't matter that you got them back, you can't use them against the final boss, because it reflects all magic?
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
And I immediately killed my party.
You know what? That does sound familiar. I think I do remember this.
Because who wouldn't used to use all their best stuff? You get to the final boss.
Anyway.
So basically the entire final boss comes down to you looking at with skills proccing so you can do enough damage to burn it before it burns you.
Yeah, I do not remember having a super hard time with the final boss of Suikoden.
Oh yeah, if your skills proc,
but
it goes by very fast.
It's also literally been 12 years.
I wouldn't recommend ever playing it again.
I think the thing that will keep me from playing that game ever again is just it's very slow.
Yeah, it's just very long. Even if you're not doing 108 stars, it's still like 12 hours longer.
The animations play out very slowly.
Yes. There's a specific dragon enemy where they only have 2 super long animations. They don't do basic attacks.
Yep.
And they are the most common spawn for the entire back half of that game, and I was losing my mind every time they showed up.
Yeah. Yeah, that checks out.
I think I can confirm that that's still the worst game, but I liked the first half of that game, the whole 3 different perspectives.
Yeah.
It was cool. Anyway, Code Veronica.
Code Veronica, this is the Dreamcast version.
Yourself? Is this you taking care of yourself after Sonic?
I mean, it's Code Veronica, so no.
I don't know how you feel about this game.
My feelings on Code Veronica are that it is,
Steve.
Yeah, Steve Burnside.
Oh, that's his name.
The most Poochie the Dog motherfucker in all of Resident Evil. A series full of Poochies.
Poochie the Dog.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
For some reason, the robot
heard Poochie the Dog.
Heard Poochie the Dog or heard Steve Burnside and said, "Yes, that's me."
Fuck off, Alexa.
It's not Alexa.
Siri?
Yeah, it's that one. I'm not going to say its name.
Oh, you shouldn't. No.
It knows too
It already
much.
knows you're talking about it.
It knows.
How far are you into this?
I mean, it only took me like 30 minutes to beat Sonic Adventure. So, let's say we're a little shy of 90 minutes into Code Veronica. Because you see, my problem with this game is that it is long. And
I don't think I ever beat this one.
did you get to the tyrant on the plane and say, fuck this?
No, never mind. I did beat this. I remember because you eventually, Chris and...
Yeah, you eventually switch over to Chris, and then... Ah!
Yeah, no, I did beat this game. I just didn't like it.
Ah!
Jeez. Left a strong impact on me, clearly.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think I was streaming for like 5 hours yesterday.
Yeah.
Past midnight, I was not happy. 5:40, I think.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Hadn't done that in a while, and I also regret that.
Yeah.
Biohazard contamination detected. Level 3. Emergency.
I'm gonna play Trials of Mana next, though. People like that.
Original or remake?
Probably original.
Okay.
That was close.
Yeah, I mean that's at the very least it's another like weirdly experimental late model SNES game from Squaresoft.
And also, I'm sure is like 10-15 hours.
Yeah, it's also not super long, and also it's got that weird multi-character stuff.
Sure.
Where they're technically like the story plays out differently depending on which two characters you pick.
Neat.
Or which of the three.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, remember how Resident Evil Code Veronica, the villains are these weird incestuous Nazi twins?
No, I do. Yep. Thanks.
Yeah.
Isn't there some, like, vaguely, like, trans thing happening here as well, but, like, dad?
Oh, yeah, also Alfred cross-dresses as his sister.
Yeah.
Which is, one of those things that, you're like, oh, these villains are so crazy, they cross-dress, and you're like,
Is this like, yes, they watched Psycho.
Yes. This game came out in 2000.
But they're like, no, this is... It's not the mom, it's the sister?
Yeah.
I did tell you I watched Psycho 2, right?
Yeah.
What a tremendous piece of garbage.
It ain't Hitchcock, that's for sure. Hey, that Alfred Hitchcock fellow, I don't know if you know this. Pretty good at
I don't know, I've seen The Birds. It's not that good.
Well, yeah, I guess. Have you seen Psycho?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Listen, any movie... I also like any movie where Jimmy Stewart's like, oh, listen here. Oh, there's a guy. And they're like, there's no guy, Jimmy Stewart. What are you talking about? Nah, there's a guy. I saw him out of my rear window. That's my James Stewart impression. You're welcome,
That's also
America.
a better movie.
I saw the birds. The birds, they were flying. You weren't in that movie. That was Cary Grant.
Through the Rear Window is also a better movie.
Welcome, Claire. Consider
this. Also
you are in a
the Alfred Ashford voice is just something I would do. That's just a voice I would do.
Oh, that's the movie you're... Okay, I was like, I'm not sure what you're talking about, but yeah, it's Rear Window.
Yeah.
Another movie I've seen once.
Yeah. That's why Jimmy Stewart was talking about Rear Window. Because...
Yeah, I was just like, I'm not sure I remember this, but this sounds vaguely familiar.
Oh, I got so much vertigo. If only someone would torture Tippi Hedren.
I think you're losing the voice.
Oh, God. Mary, I could take the moon and, if only my life wasn't so wonderful.
What movie is he talking about now?
It's a Wonderful Life.
Fuck off, Brandon. This might surprise you, but I'm not a big fan of It's a Wonderful Life.
Well, yeah, you...
I know, an old movie that I don't like.
Yeah.
Weird.
Anyway, it's these fuckers, my least favorite enemy in all Resident Evil.
Oh, ugh. I don't like the way they're...
The fucking Bandersnatches.
Alright, anyway, I just came in here to trauma dump. I hope you enjoy the rest of this.
Yeah,
I
I really liked Suikoden 3 when I played it 12 years ago. Also, I had a full summer with nothing to do.
Alright, talk to you later.
Alright, you're welcome. So, who's your favorite Eiyuden Chronicles? Chat. Do you like Mr. Suikoden? Ah! Oh, who's gonna save me? Oh! Blah, 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 blah. Oh, it's Steve with his two Lugers, his Tougers. I'm cool.
Oh yeah, that felt good. Don't worry, Claire. Your knight in shining armor is here.
You wish. But thanks for the help.
See? This is why you need me. I got your back.
Whatever. Here, take these.
Machine guns? For me?
You know the deal, in exchange for your Lugers.
Okay, okay. This
Wow.
is too cool. Yes. Now this is my kind of weapon. All right.
God, what a loser.
This thing's empty.
What a loser.
Up there, plenty of ammo, just for you.
Way up there?
Give me a boost and I'll get it for you.
All right, all right. Ow!
Oh, I love it when women step on me.
Hurry up.
Happy now?
What?
Now that your knight has made his appearance, he can join you in your descent into death.
Okay, let's do it. Wait here, Claire. Time to test out my new toy.
I look at my new pieces. I Oh, you don't know how to lockpick. Ah!
How's it going, darlings?
Hiya, darlings. It's your #1 songbird of Hololive.
I do find it very funny that a certain tapir couldn't not say a word that started with F that she's maybe
she almost said
muscle memory.
Fonwell.
Oh, nope, can't say that word.
It's like, oh no, I'm an indie now.
Like, not even able to, like, keep up appearances. Like,
Oh yeah, no, and it was very funny when her chat was just yelling "green woman," and she's like, "I'm not. I mean, my hair's not green."
But yeah, those ghosts were green.
Yeah. Her outfit is mostly green.
Yeah, it seems like this community is kind of done playing by the rules. I mean, it's always been done. I've engaged in forbidden knowledge. I'll be the first to admit it.
All right, thank
it's
you,
unavoidable to a
spam bot.
degree. Oh, sorry, I'm away doing things right now.
No, it's fine. I'm playing Code Veronica.
I'm about to. Oh, the fuck you say?
I beat.
Area is now clean.
There are better
Sonic
and
Adventure.
more questions. Okay, so.
And it was the first thing that came to mind as far as games on the Streamcast.
I mean, don't you feel like the Dreamcast has an oeuvre of a reputation of having obscure games that are buried treasures? Like, there's more than just Code Veronica.
I mean, do you really want me to start playing Mach-N X?
I was more thinking, like,
Who brought you here and where is
God, I'm trying to think, like, what are the weird goddamn games on the Dreamcast?
Steve?
There's the fucking Dreamcast version of Echo.
Yeah, you're right.
The dolphin.
Let's get going.
Ico. Sorry. You gave me such
Echo
a hard
the
time.
Dolphin.
Eco.
Echo
I've been
the Dolphin.
calling him Eco.
Because he uses echolocation. Because he's a dolphin.
But why is it spelled E-C-C-O? It's Eco, right?
No! It's always been Echo the Dolphin.
I'm just putting out there that I'm so confused right now in terms of how to pronounce
It's
that
Echo
thing.
the Dolphin. Eco the Dolphin.
Kills monsters?
No, Eco the Dolphin, once again, it's about a little boy with horns who has to hold a girl's hand.
I know very little about that Echo the Dolphin Dreamcast game.
I know it's weird.
I know that it controls worse.
Claire, are you okay?
Also, Steve's haircut is worse.
No.
So do you still stand by your prediction you think we're going to see a Resident Evil announcement this year?
I still think we will see a Resident Evil
A
9
mainline
announcement
Resident Evil
at
announcement?
least.
Okay.
Wait. I can't.
God, I hate him.
Steve,
thing that Schreier and Grubb have been reporting is that there's going to be an upcoming Xbox Direct, and the thing that they're going to play up is the fact that, no, wait, Japan actually does like Game Pass.
Yeah.
And that will either involve
Steve.
Persona, or what I think is the more likely thing, which is they're finally going to have parity with Final Fantasy Remake.
Yeah.
Which I think that's what they do.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen.
Father.
Oh.
Father.
Father. Oh. The worst character.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we've had this talk before, but I think that while it makes sense to make a remake of Code Veronica, there's a lot of stuff here.
Mom was killed.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, Steve.
Let's go with I don't know. But in terms of like the remake treatment, yeah, just make it less backtracky. Have actual levels.
Have level design instead of gray military base and gray Antarctic base. Anyway, Steve, it sure does suck you shot your dad. Anyway, Steve's father, he's obviously dead.
Yeah. But anyways, this game just looks too monotonous, and there's so much goddamn backtracking.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna play this game to completion. It was on the Dreamcast, and the Dreamcast is still set up. You know? Hello. Welcome to my Resident Evil. I'm doing okay. I still had the Dreamcast set up, so I said, what if I played Code Veronica?
Yeah, you should make it clear. You're playing this on original hardware.
Yeah. No, I'm playing this on original hardware.
So how was the final boss of Sonic Adventure 1?
I almost died.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, it's not hard. It's not good.
No.
But boy howdy. If you're gonna do Adventure 2,
yes, I have a Dreamcast, and I was playing Sonic Adventure on the Dreamcast. And then I said, well, I still have this Dreamcast set up and hooked up to the capture card. What else can I play? And lo and behold. What is your feeling on Code Veronica Owl 9 Lee? Because I think it might still be my least favorite of the old style Resident Evil games.
That's not a spin-off.
Yeah, that's not a fucking spin-off. God. Survivor is rough.
That's the one you think is worse than the other spin-off?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. I think I more or less just accept it for what it is.
I mean, you know, it's a Tosei banger at least. Your friends and mine at Tosei.
Would you rather play Survivor or Umbrella Corps if it had servers that were functional?
I mean, the thing about Umbrella Corps is that Umbrella Corps is a competitive game.
Uh-huh.
And, ain't no one playing that game.
Trying to think of like other duds other than Survivor. I mean, Operation Raccoon City was one.
Yeah. And having played Operation Raccoon City, I think that game is miserable.
And somehow they made the same goddamn mistakes with that resistance mode.
Well, yeah, there was what was it? There was resistance, and then there was reverse.
Mm-hmm.
And neither of them was. Someone at Capcom really wants to keep making competitive Resident Evil a thing.
Yeah.
And I thought Resistance had some really neat ideas. It just had terrible netcode and was not balanced.
So, would it surprise you to find out that in terms of Metacritic, that Code Veronica is the second highest reviewed Resident Evil game in history?
Nope, not at all.
It has a 94. It outranks 4 Remake,
because it was
RE3 Remake, RE2 Remake, Nemesis, Resident Evil, OG Resident Evil 1s through 4. Actually, no, 4 is the highest reviewed Resident Evil ever. But yeah, Code Veronica is the second highest reviewed entry in the entire series.
No, that does not surprise me at all. Because this game was very technically impressive. For 2000? Yeah.
I even as a kid, I remember just saying, this is really gray and brown. I have to go to the same place over and over again.
Yep. You sure do. Sure do. Yeah, it was 3D. It was fully 3D, right?
Yeah.
And this feels like the last game where the tank controls were permissible, because when you get to Remake on the GameCube, a much better game, you start to get complaints of you know, these tank controls and these camera angles, they're starting to feel old. Okay, but were people being weird about the Dreamcast? Was that...
I mean, the Dreamcast was, I think...
Was that a thing contemporaneously?
Yeah,
Were people weird about the Dreamcast when the Dreamcast
was still...
Oh,
absolutely. I mean, I think that Jeff Gersman and even Dan Reichert have said that when they were reviewing games back in the day, Dreamcast fans were the most annoying fans for reviewers.
Yeah, actually,
they were absolutely the most annoying and incessant fan base they've ever seen, ever. Not Saturn fans, not Genesis fans, not Xbox One or Xbox Series S X fans. Dreamcast fans.
Yeah, I'd believe that, I guess. Yeah, the reviews of the Code Veronica HD port. I mean, at that point, like, the HD version of Code Veronica exists because Capcom wanted to mess around with MT Framework,
I remember,
right?
like, what was the, they also had to rely on some really weird partners to, like, bring, port parity to their console. Like, they had to get Nixes to do the Soul Reaver port. Now a fully owned subsidiary of Sony. And I hear that version of the game, it's, like, not great, but it's, like, wizardry that they got it to work on a Dreamcast.
Yeah. Yeah, also, HD port reviews are mean for everything.
Like, I know some people will say that Rez has a good Dreamcast port. Rainbow Six is an okay console port, all things considered.
Oh, if I wanted to have a bad time, I could play, the Dreamcast port of, or the N64 port of the original Rainbow Six.
Oh, yeah, that game's unplayable.
Yeah, but, I fully believe this Code Veronica, Resident Evil Code Veronica, reviewed as well as it did. Because people are, easily impressed by pretty graphic. Especially the games press of that time. Actually, I need to get the lockpick. Before I do anything else, I need to go back and get the lockpick. What was the last game that coasted off just graphics real good?
Horizon. Sorry, that was mean.
Horizon. It was Horizon.
Really?
I mean, no. I think people are just...
The Last of Us Remake Part 1.
I mean, people were making fun of that.
Starfield. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
that's also
Starfield
mean.
got nothing but 7s. Yeah, what is the last time a video game just got entirely...
Callisto Protocol? No.
No, because that game reviewed like trash. Deservedly.
You really didn't like that game, okay.
No, I did not. I think that game is like a travesty. Like, I thought the first half of that game was like, oh, I don't know what they're talking about, and then
Oh, Senua's Saga's Hellblade 2, right? Like, it looks good. It sounds like it's a nightmare to play.
How did that review?
It was, like, mixed. People loved it or hated it.
Yeah. See, that's what I mean when I say that you can't just get off on technical excellence anymore.
What are you doing here? Hemostatic medicine.
Oh, yeah. When I think of, like,
Thanks.
technical excellence, like, I remember, obviously, Crisis was always presented as, oh, this is the game to show you that PC games are about the graphics. But I also remember alongside it, especially when, like, NVIDIA was trying to show off its new cards, there was another RTS by Massive, what was it, World in Conflict? And it's like, look at how many tanks are on the screen and you can drop nukes! And then you played the game, and it's like, yeah, this is a pretty mindless, bland-ass fucking video game. I guess it's cool that there's all these explosions. I think of also, yeah, that game's main selling point was that you could have 16 players play an RTS game at the same time on a single map.
That sounds like a disaster.
So imagine Age of Empires 3 multiplayer, but on drugs.
I never played Age
just
of Empires
everybody
3.
doing Zerg rushes.
To this day.
Huh?
To this day, I've still never played Age of Empires 3.
Wait, what? Or sorry, Age of Empires 2. I meant to say 2, not 3. Sorry.
Western. I mean, you could say that about Japanese devs. They're definitely like
Square Enix. Was
yeah,
about
like
its
Square
technological
Enix
prowess,
is a company that
honing of mechanics. Final Fantasy VII is an okay RPG when examined purely from a gameplay perspective. It is the story, the narrative, the characterization, and the technical prowess
all those FMVs
that make it more.
They needed 4 discs for all the FMV.
Mm-hmm.
The technical impressive part of 7 is the FMVs.
Mm-hmm. I think that by 8, it was definitely them trying to become more.
And yeah, 8 is
technologically
actually. Those character models have a lot of polygons in them for the Sega Dreamcast, or for the PlayStation.
What the fuck?
Have I ever played through Code Veronica on stream?
No. You've always played, like, the first half and been like, man, this game sucks, and then you stop. That's the last time I remember you playing Code Veronica.
That seems quite possible. Oh, special key. Oh, right. That's where you get the extra outfits. Or wait, no. That's the key in the sauna. But yeah, I think specifically it is this time period. It is the late 90s where if your video game had good graphic, especially on console, on PC, you had to try a little bit harder. You had to be, Unreal. And be like, yes, this is a real video game screenshot.
You had to have a watermark on that screenshot?
Yeah. Yeah,
And
big
this is
old video
my
game
ship.
spot watermark. So that no one would steal it.
Except when Capcom accidentally used the IGN version of Okami.
I have Okami installed on my computer right now.
Is the PC version of that game okay?
I believe it's fine. Yeah. I believe that game has physics tied to frame rate, so if you try to unlock the frame rate from 30, it breaks. Unfortunately. And then maybe I'll finally play Okami now that they're making a new one. Speaking of video games that people just lose their minds over, when you make not Zelda, when you are not Nintendo and you make a Zelda game, the people, they go crazy.
Okay, but do they go as crazy as they do these days for Souls-likes?
No.
That are not from?
No. Because
those
a lot of them
always
are bad.
Get it. Those games always get an extra point. It seems like even reviewers are getting exhausted by roguelike deck builders because they're not even reviewing them consistently anymore, because who has time for that shit?
No. If I want someone to cover roguelike deck builders, I ask Gino Grieco. I need a Gino to tell me what the hottest.
Is this one the one?
Yeah, is this the one? And so far, the only one that I stuck with for any reasonable length of time was Cobalt Core. The problem being that I'm not very good at Cobalt Core. Alright, so yeah, let's see.
Okay. Oh shit. Advent just dropped a new single.
That's right. My homies at Advent dropping a new single.
Okay.
Yeah, they did a cover of something.
Team Tomodachi. And they used their new models. I don't like Bibu.
You don't like her Chuni outfit?
I don't like Chuni gothic.
Chuni,
Bibu.
I am the storm that is approaching.
Why is... Okay, yep. Yep. Alright, whatever. I don't think this is good. Whatever. Can't like them all.
Fuck you, Dad.
So, what do you think were the lessons that they pulled from this game?
I think what they learned from this game, was, this like 3 was definitely the start, but this is the game where Resident Evil very much was like, we want to be an action movie.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's definitely up there.
Because this is also where we got Matrix Wesker.
Yeah. Yeah, you could also argue this is when Wesker became more of a big deal narratively.
Because, yeah, in the first game, he's just the bad guy who gets blatted by the tyrant. And this, in CVX, would be where Claire meets Wesker. But that cutscene doesn't exist in this game.
Wait, what?
So, this is where the only things they changed in CVX versus Vanilla Code Veronica are they added a couple more cutscenes.
Uh-huh.
And they changed Steve's hair. There's
But
like no other major appreciable difference.
But it doesn't have the cutscenes?
So there's a cutscene that they added in Code Veronica X where Claire meets Alfred Wesker.
Okay.
Albert Wesker. Because in the base game, yeah, she never actually meets him.
Okay.
God, this bowgun sucks. I guess now I have the burst handgun, so I don't even need the bowgun anymore.
Weapon placement is important to Resident Evil. It might be the most underrated part of Resident Evil that I don't think a lot of people really understand. Like, the placement of shit really does determine how quickly you progress the levels or how tight things feel.
And also, this game, because they had to render everything in full 3D, they just have you running back and forth between the same handfuls of environments. And it's like, hey, remember the thing with the incest twins?
Yeah,
We're gonna keep hammering on this.
Alfred Ashford is maybe the big elephant in the room that if you try to remake this game, you're gonna have to find a way to
make him a weird freak without doing all of the
homophobia or transphobia,
and incest, and
yeah, I don't know, man. Did they? So the Gun Survivor series that secretly, in quotations, remade Code Veronica. Resident Evil Survivor 2 Code Veronica.
Yeah.
Which is a light gun game.
Yes.
They keep the plot intact in that version. All I know is that it's a light gun Resident Evil game running on, apparently, like it was released for the Sega Naomi.
Yeah. Left, right, left, right. Right.
Is the story that is absolutely the same, or did they cut out a lot of shit because
it's an arcade game?
Yeah.
So it's very much just.
But then that was the version of the game that they used for the light gun shooter on the Wii, which was Darkside Chronicles. Which then inspired them to make Umbrella Chronicles.
Yeah.
Which those two games are trying.
Yeah. A fine cavia joint. Yeah, those. Oh god, it's this fucking thing again. Hi, Dad. I'm playing on my Dreamcast that I got from my podcast co-host Jeff. Yeah, it's an old Sega thing from the 90s.
Also very dark. I guess I'm forgetting how dark this game gets.
Okay. I'm fine with that. Well, let me... This looks like a camera. Let me see if I can turn it up with the retro tink. That might be the...
Because it does seem like the game is way darker.
The game is definitely...
And that seems to be why you're taking a lot of hits in this part.
Oh, I think it's also just
this game.
This game. All right, who wants to put on fake scan lines?
Boo.
Boo. Off. But yeah, I'll turn up the gamma a little bit. I'll say it's not as much of a problem for me
at home
on my actual television
Hmm. Okay, well, that's good to hear.
But yeah, on the stream display, it looks a lot darker compared to see if I had kept the lighter, I could have lit that fire. Fellas, do you ever have just a weird giant effigy of your twin sister in your weird, creepy murder mansion?
No. No, I don't.
Keep focused, brother. Our enemy is only a little girl. Oh, why is this taking so long?
My apologies, Alexia.
He's talking to himself because it's like Psycho.
The revival of the Ashford family depends on your success.
It's like the film Psycho.
I am aware of that, Alexia. I will
Yes, that's what they were going for with
That
this.
is what they're going for. Yeah.
Ashford family.
Do not worry, brother. I will handle them both myself.
Who is there? Is someone at the corridor?
What is it, Alexia?
Nothing. I believe I must have been imagining things.
Let us go, brother.
Because in previous Resident Evil games, the villains had always been, you know, monsters. Or like, you know... or just the concept of death.
Mm-hmm.
You know, zombos. But for this one, they're like, you know what? No, we need a consistent villain. And that villain, weirdo European aristocrats. Okay, if you hit them point blank with all of the grenades, that's an instant kill.
I know we talked about it on the Discord, but I know we've said a lot about the state of Microsoft.
Yeah.
And now that we have the more details about how Sony seems to have cut like multiple projects and is maybe mulling over the closure of studios, this is something I've kind of like been thinking about in my head. It sure seems like Sony, even though they have a pretty unshakable dominant position, they can
sure
really only make
messing up a lead.
They really can only make two different types of games.
And they...
Nostalgia or the big game.
Yeah, and it turns out
that takes 5 to 6 years to make.
Yeah, it turns out that they spent too much time putting those studios on games as a service that then got canceled.
Yeah, but again, it seems like Sony internally can only make like 2 different types of games.
Yes.
The Astrobot Nostalgia Fest or Big.
And then,
Big.
Team Asobi making Astrobot.
That's why I said Nostalgia Fest.
Yeah, I mean, Astrobot's really good if you want to feel sad
about all of these wonderful games that Sony once made.
Yeah, or games that, like, the wide variety of games that used to be part of the PlayStation oeuvre. But yeah, I feel like it's going to be a weirdly barren next couple years for Sony.
And the needle will stay safe unless they continue to bankrupt themselves or continue to do really bad stuff that could possibly bankrupt that entire division. I think that, like, it's weird to say, but one of the best things to happen to Sony is that they lost their bid for Paramount, because I think they would make zero fucking money on that.
Oh, you're telling me the masters of Sony film, you don't...
Yeah, it might have been actually good. But, again, to highlight how they're just making some really weird decisions, like, hardware-wise, they've absolutely done probably the best you could do in their position, considering that, like, domestically in Japan, nobody gives a shit about consoles unless they're a Switch.
Not the Switch. Yep.
But, like, the weird narrative that I seem to be just bringing back on Giant Bomb is, like, no one's really talking about how Sony got their ass handed to themselves by Facebook on VR. Because now, as much as you might say that Facebook is losing a lot of money on that stuff, they basically have a monopoly at this point. And that seems to be their play, which is, yeah, we just want, like, 80% of this entire industry at all costs.
Well, the good news is, no one cares about VR.
You say that, but businesses increasingly are embracing VR, especially for like trainings.
Sure.
And like networking.
But also, they finally budged, and you can use
stuff.
a PSVR on a computer.
Yeah, and it's a weirdly fiddly and annoying way to do that.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's not great.
But you can still do it. So, what if I got a used PSVR? And then... I played Resident Evil 8 and Resident Evil 4 Remake in VR. Eh?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's my pitch. Is well, what if I did VR streams and then accidentally doxed myself?
Yeah, that seems to be a tradition of anyone who engages in even a little bit of VR streaming is...
What is...
Oopsies.
Oh, no. I hate these things so much.
Yeah, they're not fun. They don't get better as the game goes.
Well, in the later part of the game, when you get to Chris's half of the game, you don't really fight that many Bandersnatches. You just fight hunters who are, like, weirdly dangerous. They can trigger that one-hit kill attack surprisingly easily. But yeah, Claire gets to deal with Bandersnatches who are deeply annoying. They really were so proud of their little camera swoops. Like, if you think about Dino Crisis as them trying to, like,
take the Resident Evil, experiment with the
fully
Resident Evil engine. Yeah,
environments in a biohazard,
pushing that engine to its limits.
Yeah. See, the thing I always appreciate about Dino Crisis 1 is not the part where you play it, because Lord knows you're gonna watch me play Dino Crisis 1 at some point, and I'm going to go.
I think I already have. You
watched me play Dino Crisis 2 and go, yay!
Oh, right.
Because that's my feeling about Dino Crisis 2 is yay! One is do you like ciphers?
It's also a proof of concept. It's like one of the most... It's one of the purest senses of the word of a game being a proof of concept.
Yes.
They wanted to prove that they could put dinosaurs and make a more actiony, fast-paced version of Resident Evil using the same engine.
Yeah. And also, it's one of Shu Takumi's first big, like, roles in Capcom, and it's also Mikami, like, directing a game again after I think, yeah, it's the first game Mikami directed after Resident Evil 1. But yeah, my favorite thing is still the Resident Evil, the Dino Crisis to Ace Attorney line is direct. Because he I believe he went from Dino Crisis 1 to Dino Crisis. I don't think he did Dino Crisis 2. Alright, time to store all of our garbage. I believe Dino Crisis 1 and 2 were both played during the infamous 2020 depression whole.
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
And this was pre-COVID.
Yeah.
This was getting depressed before the plague. Let's see, do I need to take the regular Eagle Medallion back? No. That's also, that's the period of time where I played Onimusha 1 and also Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge for the first time. Early 2020. And then the COVID happened.
We all tried to figure out how to stream video games, and it was kind of miserable.
Yep, and now look at me.
We're experts. We've never had any frustrations with OBS and or Streamlabs.
I've never had any problems with streaming platform Twitch. Jeff Bezos.
Mm-hmm.
If you say his name 3 times, he can't hurt you. Hi, bud. What's up? Someone's woken up from his nap. I think that bit's good with the body bag. All right. Video game's over.
Oh no!
We got the burst handgun. He was phone.
Who was phone?
You might be saying, Braden, are you being responsible with your ammo expenditures? And to that I say, it doesn't matter. As long as I have enough explosive bowgun arrows. And grenade rounds.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be fine. Fucking bats. Oh no! Woo.
Woohoo.
Anyway, all of that was just to get this piano roll, which was for some reason an Iron Maiden.
You hate or love to see it. I'm sorry for your loss. Or happy for you.
Yeah, no, it's my favorite part of this game is the part where you run back and forth. Between the same handful of environments. That all are kind of gray concrete. Okay, I've been going for more than 3 hours. We're gonna save, and I guess I'll finish this game.
I just found out I have to leave, so throw it over to Jotsu, who's playing Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky.
I've heard of these games.
Maybe we'll play one.
If you insult them. I hear the Babadook comes and gets you.
Yeah. Is that the ultimate case of like a smaller community where if you say anything about the Trails in the Sky franchise, someone does find you?
Yeah.
Tell you that you're wrong.
Yeah.
That this is the best one. This is how you start.
Yeah. Yeah, the Babadook comes and says, you
I've
won't appreciate...
gotten 3 conflicting flow charts that explains what's the right start point.
Or they say...
No, these characters are fine. Not anime horseshit. Meh. Right, I'll see you, man. I gotta go.
I'll see you. Okay. Eh. There we go. All right. Let's see. Yeah. There we go. I did it.